Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Osean air defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osea's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything that fast. It had a rose painted on it.
But
that country's a whole continent away from here.
Kiedyś tu zawsze. Będziemy latać samolotem. To jest to.
Is everyone here? Settle down.
Pół godziny tu.
You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Yuzha as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Jeszcze trzeba się nauczyć lat.
Clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Golem Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we are capable. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Good day. Golem Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
We'll go. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot. Or so I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along.
Enemy bomber confirmed down.
Jopie! Zlikwidowaliśmy wroga. Dobrze, to tylko gra.
Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Pomyliłem się, za moim leciałem. No kurwa lepiej. Strzałki tam podchodziłem. Tam mam być. Dobra. Mały. Nie, tam mi pokazuje strzał. Tam mam być. Ty za mną chodzi. O, aha, takie piosenka mam. To jest dobre. No dobre, tak zostało.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
No, wyżej. O! Wyżej mam lecieć. Tu mam. Tu leć. 9-5.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Mage 2 locked.
Box 2.
Lecisz. Jest. O, poszedł.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
Nie, to moi są.
Mage 2, targets in range. Pair of bombers.
Tu też leci.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid
Jest
showed
tu
some
nikt
promise, but let's
21.
remember, he's still barely got his feet wet.
Jest. Jest. O kurwa, nie w tą stronę. Jest? Poszedł! A ja pudło, ale już dostrzelił go. Dobra, poszedł w dół. Tyle zaś statek mam jakiś budować. Ja nie wiem, czy ja... Dobra. Statek. Ja miałem bardzo łatwą, bo nie wiedział, jak to robić. Lecisz, armatko. A nie doleci. Jest. Możesz. Dobra, spadł w niego. Zwolnił tempo. O. Chyba ruszył się. Jest, będzie, jest, poszedł. Następny. Rusków zapieprzamy. Rusków napierdalamy. Poszedł. Nie, został zniszczony, jeszcze nie zniszczył. Teraz zniszczył. Polacy wygrywają z tymi Ruskami, trzeba wszystkich wytępić. O, jest. Trafienie. Tu, po nim. Zniszczone. Leci na dół. Na lądowisko pewnie. Ja ciekawe, czy ja zląduję. Nie na lądowisku, dalej gdzieś ma być. Znowu. Nie, dowali go. Lecimy. Na kawirę. Weź też leci. Nie wiem, czy to jest lądowisko, czy tu coś leci. Łogień. Tam strzelałem, nie wiem do kogo. Lądowisko, oho. To ci odląduje. Lądowisko. Nie, to nie jest lądowisko. Weź co strzelać. Ho, ho. O, deszcz pada. O Boże. Mury przeleciały. Też. Jak to wie. Trafiony. Łobuz. Jest tu łobuz. Jest próba. Ojej. Gdzie mnie napierdala. Pierdolę. Poszło. Był zniszczony. Był zniszczony. Aha, to może. A, tam leci, tam. Next. Ale dużo. Połączę to więc MiG. MiG to 21 cel. Dużo tego. Dobra, lecę za tym tam. Jak się dzieje? Leć. Leć. Ładnie. Wow. Kurwa, rozkończyłem się. Nie, daj co dalej, naprawić. O, zmiana rakiet. Nie wiem, kurde, co ja to zrobiłem. Dobra. To może są bomby komuś. Nie wiem. Gdzieś mu to spierdoliło? Lata koło mnie. Nic. Tutaj go. Zgodnie. Jest. Aha! Poszł do chałupy. A, bo my wreszcie... Znowu jest cel. Tam leci. Dziękuję. Ja cię dopadnę. Tu leci. Chyba szybko mogę. Widzę. Jak szybko lata to gówno. Aha, może teraz. Jest. Jest, tam. Czy do nieba poleciał, tam. Czy coś z samolotem stał. To nie kosmonaut. Skończę, bo muszę jeść coś. O nie, no następny cel, bo... Gdzie tych celów będzie? Ale i dużo. A ja mam takim samolecikiem mam lecieć. A wy... Są bomby, nie skończą z tych startów. Dupa. Sporo ich. Kurde, ja tu muszę je wpyć i jak to autopilot jakiś leci. Furitki mama, jak muszę samolot nastawiać. A niech se lata. 12 minut. A tak se latam. Dupa coś. Nie wiem, co no normalnie. Życie jasno masz. O Boże. Dobra. No tu autopilota na chwilę. Co można w tym samolocie? Strzela tak. Zmienia broń. Strzela. Patrz, co za dupiony. samolot. Ekscelendera, już nie ekscelent. Proszę. Od nieba klatę,
Mage 2, missile away.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
Target is in range of guns.
Enemies locked on. I'm taking fire. Still fully capable. I've got him in my sights.
leci do góry, kurwa, ale to znowu. Nie, poszedł. O! Za mną. Chciałbyś. Łobuzie.
Missile in the air. Breaking.
Wielką. Ale nie gotowy. Tamten. Jest! Poszedł. Baran. Następny baran. Dobra.
Got him in my sights.
Ja mam go niszczyć, czy mam go nie niszczyć? Nie. Tam wypijemy dalej. No.
Blind spot. He's blind.
Już. Tak jest. Czego ja nie mogę strzelać? Zdupcony samolot. Nie dział wszystko. Tu jest tyle. Leci. Przyzami. Będzie trafić. Jem cały czas. Bo gram i jem.
Dość?
Dość.
No mało, to gorąco.
O. Albo tam jeszcze 7 minut.
Mage 2 locked. One remaining.
Papa,
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
to ja już. No,
Hesitated for a split second. Could be the difference between life and death.
95.
Stay sharp. Think fast.
Ruskie jakieś kurwa. Ruskie ruchacze. Takie. Ło! Ja już jem frytki. A co to dobre?
Well done. All bombers are down.
Frytki jem, frytki. O, tam jest lądowisko. O, to ja muszę lądować. O, ciekawe.
Looks like he's got what it takes.
Muszę lądować, albo...
Slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece.
Kurwa, ja i lądować.
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Hamuj! Dupa. Ja nie umiem ci lądować.
HQ, did you confirm
Ale
any
panie,
problems? What's the deal with all the drones?
też jadłaś frytki i pierogi ruskie? Kurwa, ale ty
Briefing.
wielka będziesz, jak tyle będziesz jadła. Ale że jesteś wielka. Kurwa, niech ląduje. Nie. Ja nie ląduję, ale jak mam tu kółka wyciągnąć? To nie całe. Jak tu kółka wyciągnąć? To może on automatycznie wysuwa. Będziemy widzieć. A nie. A to dobrze, nie muszę nam mówić. O nie, no następna misja jakaś głupia. A nie, chyba... A, bo to jest ten... Ja grałem. O, no. Wyciąg w tle.
Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties.
Dwa.
Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
Posadek.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Muszę długo jeszcze pracować. I chwila mnie. Prosta. Mamy coś tu. A tu była lepsza. No, tu puszczę 9. 11 tysięcy 300. Zresztą samolot, który był tam tak. Dobra, dziękuję, do widzenia. Pani Gienia.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting Navy ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yuuzhan peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yuuzhan was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yuuzhans, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yuuzhan, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying
fajny horror, kurde. Resident Evil ten najnowszy. Mnie coś zabiło i zginąłem. Taki koszmarny, no tak. Ale grafika zajebista. Znaczy, ja mówię o Resident Evil.
Then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace
to being at war,
all in the blink of an eye.
Proszę zakurzyć. Fajny horror. Znaczy nie teraz tą grę co gram, tylko że Resident Evil. Wczoraj grałem. Trochę nagrałem sobie.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuuzhan continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason
Hurt the enemy. The enemy. To będzie. Wymienimy samolotowy. Co to takie małe, jak tu nic nie widać?
Eurasia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Eurasian continent stationed in the United States that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces.
A tam jest Eus.
Forces aligned with Eurasia are currently
Z
appearing
drugiej
throughout
strony
Europe.
jest Niemcy pokonani.
The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent.
Nie wiem,
They are
jakieś
now in
kosmiczne
to the east.
samoloty, jak u mnie starocie jakieś.
The multinational space elevator has been seized by the
O,
Eurasian
jakiś
military.
porządny samolotem leci, że nie byle
After the
czym.
previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a
No,
valuable
kosmiczne,
asset
no,
in
jest
the fight against
dosyć
growing
trudne.
energy concerns.
Jakieś
Whoever
statki
has
też.
control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation.
Tragiczna sytuacja.
The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into an order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat.
Aha, to będę bombami
There's a
szedł.
high likelihood that the attack will draw more
Tylko
enemy
strzelasz,
air
bomby zmieniasz, czyli te co na ziemię
If that
strzelają
happens,
w
fight them
powietrzu.
off swiftly and establish air
Strzelają.
superiority.
Ojoj. Ojoj, niż obiekty naziemne wroga, no wiedziałem. Pochmurno, bla bla bla, dalej. Aha, tu. O kurwa, tyle tego? O Boże, to jakim ja samolotem polecę? Tych samolotów da przewagę do kolejnych misji. Drzewko samolotu. O. Jak tym się czyta? Zamknąć. Aha. O! O kurwa, jakie samoloty tam są jeszcze lepsze. Wow. A tu jeszcze do odblokowania. O. To jest prędkość taka. Tutaj tu. Tak. To. Obrona ma. Co? To co? A nie, nie chcę zmienić 29. I raz. Wezmę. A, mam za mało PW coś. Aha. A, tu jest. Nie mogę? A, dupa. Mało PW. To dobre. Nie trzeba ją tu wchodzić. Dobra. Byłem specjalny. Znowu ten głupi samolot. Ja nie mam żadnego innego. Kurwa, mam się samolot. O, nie mogę tu. A tego też nie mogę. Dupa. Tego też nie mogę i tego też nie mogę. Jezus, mało PW, dupa. Dupa. Spróbuj tu. No nie mam tylko kurwa tego jednego, a tego nie mogę zblokować. Dobra, lecimy. O, tu mam. To biorę. Lot bojowy, bierz samolot. Broń specjalną. Broń specjalną. Pensji. O, tego to nie idzie. Lekki wirnik poziom też. Lot bojowy. Będę bombami napierdzielał w tym tam, czymś tam. Zobaczymy. Niż obiekty naziemne wroga. Lecę. Brak bieda. O. Aha, dobra. Dobra, nie widziałem. Leci. Leci. Ja nie ziewam, kasnę. Ja ziewam. Nie wiem zamówić. Nie. Spadło! Kurwa nie spadło. Nawrótka. Nawrótka, kurwa. Bunterara. Ale nisko poleciałem. Dobra, chuj, nie chcę mi grać. Super, nie gram, nie chcę. Nie chcę się w to grać. Szukam innej gry teraz. Nie chce mi się. Kurwa, dzień tu spadł. Ja pierdolę. A, zmieniam tą grę, nie chcę w to grać. Nie lubię samolotami grać. Dobra, zmieniamy. Wracam za chwilę. Głupia ta gra jest.